with one of our law enforcement officers. We got an off-duty Greensboro police officer who tried to stop a person from stealing beer. Off duty. He was off duty. That lost his doggone life trying to stop somebody for stealing beer. Here we go.
You can count on.
Right now, 6 new documents reveal more information about the motive in the shooting death of a Greensboro police officer. This is Sergeant Dale Nix. According to court papers, an 18-year-old who was stealing beer shot him and then sold the beer to buy drugs. Thank you for joining us. I'm Gerald Owens.
And I'm Ashley Rowe. The flowers and the tributes are pouring in for the officer, remembered as a devoted family man and a hero. WRAL's Sarah Kruger spoke to someone who has known him for years and shares the mark Nix had on the community.
Who out here buying beer though? From somebody in the community with beer.
A steady stream of people stopped by Greensboro Police Headquarters, praying, leaving flowers, and dropping off cards.
It might have just been a little six-pack.
Lose a loved one that was serving our community to make not only us safe, our children safe, your children safe, and the community safe. It's gut-wrenching.
Sergeant Dale Nix was off duty when he was killed, yet his sense to step in and do what was right.
His sense to step in and do what was right. I'm so sick of these people talking about men doing what's right and these men is losing their lives. Here we go with that hero shit again.
Was always on.
They're not off duty. They're never off duty.
Councilman Zach Matheny knew Sergeant Nix from his 23 years as an officer and his family's legacy of service. 6 members of Nix's family do or did serve in the local fire department. Matheny says Nix leaves behind a wife and teenage son.
He cared about this community, and I know I can feel that he loved his family 10 times more than he loved this community.
2 18-year-olds and a 28-year-old face charges.
Look at these people. Remember, the 18-year-old stole the beer. The 18-year-old sold the beer. The 18-year-old sold the beer to buy some dope.
According to court documents, teen Jameer Foster is the gunman. A warrant says he was trying to steal about $230 in beer from a Guilford County Sheetz.
Several Modelo beer cases. Oh my God. Value at $83.
Ultimately making off with several cases valued at roughly $83. And even after the murder, it says he worked with the other suspects to sell the stolen beer and buy drugs.
You know, our goal, I don't make resolutions, but I do today, is to just be thankful for what we've got, be appreciative, and to love a little bit more.
All 3 suspects were taken into custody. Police haven't released much information about how or where they were arrested. They're all due in court tomorrow. Sarah Kruger, WRAL News, Greensboro.
That Modelo good, though.
After Sergeant Nix was shot, you probably saw your phone ping with 2 blue alerts. Those went into effect in North Carolina in 2016 and can be used whenever an officer is seriously hurt or killed to alert the public to be on the lookout for suspects. From what we can find, this was the first time it was utilized here.
Damn shame. He leave behind a wife and a child. A wife and a teenage son. A teenage son. Trying to step in and stop these people from stealing beer. Lost his life. And in my mind, because of how I say it and how I speak about it and I do around here in these doggone street, yeah, Modelo owns Corona and another good beer brand. Yeah, I found that out probably about 7 months ago. I was like, oh, so Modelo is linked in with Corona and stuff like that. I was like, oh, wow. But listen, I can almost tell you why our brother in blue got shot. Because he looked at the thief as a youth. He didn't think that his life was in danger over stopping someone from stealing. In my mind, that's why he got shot. In my mind, he wasn't ready for an altercation. When everybody should know, if somebody is stealing and you're trying to stop them, you should be ready for an altercation. So in my mind, he was slipping on his pimping. So he lost his life over $83 and some change. $83 and some change. We got to start thinking it through, and we got to start being on the offensive. We got to be ready to take it there. If you're going to involve yourself, be ready to take it there. I don't care how old somebody is or how old you think somebody is. Y'all get from around me with that, ooh, Willie, they just kids. Kids killing too. So if you want to stay on earth, stop putting anything past human beings. Moving right along. Ain't gonna eat much.